Right, hello folks, what's been happening? Did a lot of filming, couldn't get it off a GoPro, so I've had to get with that thing now. So we're on the trusty phone. I'll just give you a quick look round. Peas are coming on alright. Got raspberries there, red cabbage, and collegia, pumpkins and courgettes. I think a couple of them's been hit by frost at back, so I might have to sow a couple more of those. I mean I'm only after 2 plants anyway, so we'll see. Leeks are coming on. Potato in the pot, that needs really sticking into another pot. And the petunias A, B and C, they need pricking out and putting into trays. Got the red sunflowers, they're desperate for a repot. And the sweet peas, they're looking well. And I've got the just under 25, I've opened the door. And if you look at these strawberries, they've got the flowers on, quite a few. This is what I was keeping them indoors for, so I do get an earlier crop of them. I say plenty of flowers on them. And potatoes are up, all the 3 that I did for the challenge. The only thing is, you can't read the label, but I can just make out CMP, so that's chicken manure pellets. So I'm thinking that one's a bloodfish and bone. I don't bloody know. We'll see. But there's a label in that one somewhere buried at bottom. So chicken manure, they've got more growth, which I thought they would. It's like say the nitrogen, blah blah blah. So we'll see what kind of crops we get from them. What was this one? That was Charlotte. That's just chicken manure pellets as well. I've got some, see that, King Edwards. A couple of tubs of King Edwards there. I bought a pack of 5 spuds for them, so only 4 was any good. And sweet peas, not looking bad. I'm going to stick them out, I think. Scoot was a bad job. These are the rest of the red cabbage. These are the bigger ones that are potted on, and they're doing well. Quite big healthy plants. Strawberries, these have all got flowers on also, so they're not looking bad. I'll just take you for a quick spin outside and we'll go to the other greenhouse. Managed to get this bed covered with cardboard. Got 5 buckets of cara potatoes in there, one per bucket. They're the cut flower buckets that you can get from the supermarkets and bits and bobs. So this is what I've been on with. See here, got my beetroot out in here. Like I say, I did video all this, me planting it out. So I've got beetroot, followed by they're not the Ringsburg, Stuttgarter onions, and then the single ones are the big onions that I got, and the rest, all these are spring onions I've got in here. Seems to have took well, and I've got a row of Amsterdam forcing carrots down that side, but I'm not thinking they're going to do too much, but you never know. We shall see. I've just had a quick water up. The onions are looking a lot better. These are getting a bit of size to them now and actually starting to bulb up a bit. These are the overwintering onions, Sensu, I've had in. So they're not doing bad for what they are. The leeks they're thickening up a bit, so I did right to leave them. Like I say, I was going to pull them, but eventually I'll have to pull them because I'll need the bed space. But the longer I can leave them, I mean I've got beds free, bits and bobs, so we're not in a rush for speed a minute. And anybody that thinks a cold frame don't work, if you look here, there's a few weeds just knocking talking about there, but you look at them in here. They are thriving. They're loving life in there. So, it is what it is. Still ain't got rid of that glass. Yes, I know. Yeah, I'll do it. But if you look in here, 3 carrots. Well, 2 carrots and then 1 to the side in that one. Look. But yeah, they've all germinated. Bar this one. Whether it's just late or I forgot to put them in. I know I did forget to put them in one, but I think it was this one when I did the actual video of me doing it. So God knows what's going to come of them, we'll see. So I've got an empty bed here. I say these are the outdoor scrub is what I've got for after those ones in the greenhouse. No flowers on these yet, but they are putting on some good new growth. So I'm very happy with them. Apart from these ones here, these have been neglected a bit slightly. Apologies for the shadow. Yeah, like I say, these ones have been neglected. I did forget to water them, and we've had no rain for a couple of weeks now. So obviously that's took its toll on them. I keep giving them a good drink and trying to bring them back from the dead kind of thing. So I've got the garlic, a couple more onions in there. I'm not sure what they were. I think they were the Bedfordshire Champion. But I've got all my shallots out now. Red shallots, white shallots. And I've got the rest of the, let's say, there's some red baron onions in here and some rest of the Bedfordshire Champion. But there weren't many of the Bedfordshire Champion for some reason. Germination weren't very good on them. But look at this rhubarb. It's thriving, loving life. So when they get a bit longer, I'll be able to make the missus some gin. But I mean, it's just erupting. Look, all the manure that I put on, it's chucking it everywhere. So yeah, she'll be happy she gets some rhubarb gin. And the gooseberry bush. This is starting to get some flowers on it if it'll focus. So yeah, hopefully we'll get some off them. I'm going to have to build a cover for this sharpishly so I don't lose them to the birds. The shallots in here and raspberry canes, they're doing alright. Give you a quick poke in the greenhouse. Yeah, these are the only a few onions I've got left. Well, what I've sown. I've got some in there obviously, but they're the Ringeberger, I think that's how you pronounce it. And all my dahlias died, all the marigolds died bar one that I potted on, and the cosmos. I lost one of them, but we're getting a few buds on there, so we should get some flowers. The Nance carrot, they coming on nicely. So in that one we've got the Paris silver skin and the normal ones, just normal long thin spring onions. And in here we've got some Lola Rossa salad, some, I think it was salad bowl mix French one in there. I did a video of me pricking these out when I'd done, but I just give up now. So beetroot bowl tardy, poor germination again. Just going to give up with that and go with the Detroit, I think. Seems to be working for me. So yeah, I've got some more leeks in there and a few red onions. Can't remember if they were Brussels next, but nothing doing in them. I've got one Aster and I've got a few snapdragons just popping through. So happy days. I've got 3 big onions left. The last surviving marigold. Just brings me on to my lettuces. These ones are mine, and these are what I pricked out for a neighbour. So that was from the Furch patch, and they're the Lola Rossa. And the giant, Russian giant sunflowers don't seem to be doing much, But I did have a little poke about, and they have cracked these shells, so I don't know whether it's just the cold that's holding them back or what. So we shall see, because we're still getting, say, -101 at night. So I'm just trying to keep stuff covered. And these are the peas. Well, I've got these. The peas are all going to outside now. I've decided just to get rid. And got some wood along here. Look, ready to extend the potting bench along the back, so I've got a bit more space, and then I'll tidy up all the rubbish on there. And I've got some potatoes. These will be going in hopefully over the weekend. They are Maris Piper, and this is one that I saved a lot of seed from last year, because I had a really good crop of potatoes. I had some big ones, but I can't for the life of me remember what they were. So any of it was like egg shaped, a bit bigger than an egg, I put on one side, and they've got some good strong chits on them. And the rest of those at home, I don't know why that was in there. I think it was just to make up 10. So we'll see how I get on. That's about it really. I mean, yeah, that's basically it. I'll just give you a quick look around here. Got me a couple of gooseberry cuttings. This is a walnut tree, and that's the red Monica gooseberry. I'll just bring it across here. The ugly part of the plot. It's going down in there. That's the manure runoff. But I'm yet to see any juice, so I might have to just scrap this, get rid, and get some literally fresh, just tods, as fresh as it can get out of a field, and try that way. I think that's the only way I'm going to do it. But we'll see. Turn it back off. Give it a couple of weeks, see what happens. If nothing happens, then I'll just scrap it. And this is my leaf mould from last year. It's seems to be doing its thing. Just a bit dry on top, but hopefully we'll leave that and it does its thing. Just rots down naturally. So yeah, apologies for no videos. They are videos, but for some reason they're just no videos. So apologies for that. But hopefully we'll try and get back on track this weekend. And last but not least, look, the Spartan dessert apple. I didn't think this was doing anything, but I'm getting some buds. So I'm going to leave this year, and then next year I'll put the wire up and espalier it, take top out, and just let it grow a bit this year. And I'll think about bending them along in a few wires. So yeah, everything's standing up quite well. So these have been out over a week now. The onions, spring onions, and the Detroit beetroot. And I say this, they've all been out in this cold. I haven't fleeced them because they went from one. I've got two greenhouses. This one's the colder of the two because of the frame doesn't quite match around there. Look, I mean it's filled up with wood chips, so, but it's still the colder of the two. So the onions came out of there, went into here for a couple of days, and then they went straight outside. And I've had no issues with them. So look at that bloody mess there. But we'll sort it. And I want to say a massive thanks to Rob's Allotment. Well, Rob in the Attic, shall we say. I think you all know him. I've won a £25 Amazon voucher off that. I'm yet to spend that actually. I haven't seen anything I really want. I'm thinking about a compost sieve, one of the big round ones with a handle on. I'll put a bit of money to and get myself one of those, I think. So I'm trying to go for no dig. And I'll just say another massive thanks to, well, you don't even have to say, if I show you the buckets and I show you the sign, Outland Gardens, Tony O'Neill. £30 for 10 buckets, and I ordered them at I think it was 5:30 one morning when I got up from work, and they were here for 10:30 the next day. So thanks for them, and like I say, massive thank you to Rob. I still haven't, like I say, still haven't spent it yet, but I think a compost sieve is what I want to get. So we'll see. But yeah, cheers everyone, and thanks for watching. Sorry, like I say, sorry I haven't been about. I have been videoing, but I'm just struggling now, so I'll just give up. I'm gonna do it on my phone for the meantime until I sort it out. I need to get a laptop, I think, and plug it all in there instead of downloading it all to the phone and doing it. It's just a ache of the tennis balls. So yeah, that's the plot. We're starting to get bits and bobs done. All my potatoes are now going on there because I planted that. Like I say, I'd already put the compost on it, so what's the point in wasting it? I might as well plant into it. So that's exactly what I did last weekend. Came, planted it all up, and happy days now. Still alive. I'll show you the others of garlic. I'm hoping I've got some big buds on those because they're quite thick. So yeah, that's it. Cheers everyone, thanks for watching, and thanks to Rob and thanks to Tony O'Neill for the link for the buckets. So see you all soon.